Once again, we are back. This is another episode of the One-on-One with Mickey and Mike D right now. I'm going to tell y'all something was different about tonight, man. We doing brown and black tonight. And actually in H-Town in Texas, it ain't no such thing as brown and black. It's just us. You feel me? My brother, my little brother, I love him to death. I didn't watch him grow from here to here. You feel me? I'm talking about not only do I got Garza in the house, y'all, but I got GT Garza in the house.
No doubt.
What's up, baby?
What it do?
Hey, and then I like how you pulled up expeditiously.
Hey,
you feel me?
on time.
Yeah, man. That's what you call a real business ship right there.
Yeah.
I told Five that, though. I said, I ain't going to be able to lag around a little bit tonight, Five. He going to be here. Normally, I got to wait till 9. Then my screw sauce got to kick in. But tonight's a little different, man. We got professionalism in the crib, man. What's up, GT?
I'm just cooler. Hanging with you.
I know it, right?
It's been a minute.
Man, for those who've been living under a rock or been somewhere in outer space or something, man, explain to the people who you are, what you got going on, and then we gonna take it from there and just go off, man.
Man, my name GT Garza, Young Garza. You know what I'm saying? Young H-Town Mexican, you know what I'm saying? Been rhyming for a minute, just, cooling.
I'm talking about a minute, too.
Yeah, dog, just hanging, kicking it.
Bruh, I watched your whole evolution, man, and I can't be nothing but more proud of you each time that you go forward, man. Because you definitely got what it takes, man.
Appreciate you.
Man, I'm talking, I watched you grind from T-shirts.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I watched you grind from the streets. I watched you grind all the way to where you at now, man. What's the secret ingredient you can get these youngsters when they in the beginning of their career and they feeling like giving up, man?
Dog, just stay consistent, dog. Just stay at it every day. Just learn your craft, you know what I'm saying? Learn how to get better, learn how to market yourself, learn the business, network, you know what I'm saying? Every year there's, you know what I'm saying, always new talent, new artists, something new shaking, a new radio station, new podcast, do something, you know what I'm saying?
What they say is always something new.
You just got to keep it shaking, you know? You just keep moving and grooving. Yeah, it's going to be slow, it's going to be fast, but yeah, if you know what you're doing, bro, just move at your own pace and you're going to be all right.
Would you rather have a big hit out the gate and then your career do this, or would you rather have a steady growth and then eventually it pop like it's supposed to? If you had a choice.
I mean, for me, I only know the steady growth. So right. I couldn't compare it. I just know for me it was just constant, just hustling, just going at it every day and just trying to figure out something new. Because first I started battle rapping. That's how I met Mad Hatter and all them and J Mac at the 97.9 battles and all that. And then from there, I just started jumping on beats and shit like that. So for me, it was just always just trying to stay consistent, stay up to beat. What's the new freestyle? What's the new song that I can get on or something, you know what I'm saying? And it just slowly evolved into what it is today.
Man, that's dope, man. I didn't know that, man.
Yeah.
Back to your battle rap days, man.
Man, I was battling like in 02. I actually
Come on, man.
I battled outside of Sharpstown Mall, and that took me to the Apollo. In 02, I battled at the Apollo.
I remember that. A
long time ago. And then, we was around H-Town battling just, different folks here and there. And then, that's what I did just to create a buzz. You know what I'm saying? And then Mad Hatter and a bunch of people were just showing me love, like I said. And, it just helped open the door to just create different situations for me. You know what I'm saying? Like different freestyles. I got to be with the Chopaholics. When that radio station was around, I think it was like 93.7 or 104.9. They had switched a few times. Like Crisco Kid was on there.
My boy.
So the Chopaholics was on there on Sundays. They let me come up there and freestyle. So, it just kept little things just kept adding up. You know what I'm saying?
So you was just running around here?
Just running around rapping. Just rapping.
So did it start at school or did it start
at
home?
It did start at school, man. It was I used to ride the school bus like everybody else, ride the school bus. So I used to stay on Fafongin and West A. So that's where I'm from. I'm from Fafongin and West Airport.
Shout out.
So I went to Welsh Middle School, and then from there, I was supposed to go to Westbury, but I ended up going to West Side. But West Side ain't really on my side of the hood, so I was in a magnet program. So I used to take a bus ride 2 hours and go on the bus. And then when I was on the bus, dog, I just see my partners rapping. And that was that wasn't the first time I heard rapping. It was just the first time I seen it in person. And when I seen it, I was like, bro, that hard. You know
something I can do right there.
Yeah, and then I saw my partner mash on somebody in a lunchroom, and that just made me want to do it even more. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a way for me just to be like, okay, I can get off on something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so it became a way for me to hustle my school clothes, So, you know, my mama didn't have to buy no school clothes for me that year. So it became like things for me just to make my life a little easier. But at the same time, I could like talk to people. You know what I'm saying?
And stick
and
with
get
it.
some money, you know what I'm saying, from it.
Were you an athlete or?
Nah, I really wasn't good at hooping. I played a little bit of basketball, dog, but I really wasn't good. Rapping was the only thing that I was like, okay, I'm cool at that.
Yeah, I got it.
I ain't gonna lie, dog, like, everything that I ever tried to do, I really wasn't great at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try to hustle a bit. And, you know what I'm saying? I smoked my whole weed. I smoked the whole pack type shit, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
I can't pimp because I try to on all the whole type shit. Like,
for sure.
I just want to rap, you know what I'm saying? Because I could do that, you know what I'm saying? So I just rap.
So when you felt like you felt your calling, what would describe the feeling that hip hop gave you once you realized you wanted to be a part of it?
Dog, it was I don't know, dog. Battling just gave me some kind of energy. And being on stage, dog, when you on stage, you kind of forget a lot of because you just like kind of zone out and you just there. And then when you see the people that the music touch, you're like, oh, okay, this is something else. And then it become a power of word and what you can provide for the people. So now it changed into something else. So for me, it started with just, oh, I'm talking just to talk and get some money. Until like, you know, I'm like, okay, well now I got people pulling up to see what I'm saying.
Uh-oh.
So now that I'm saying something, what can I create from this?
And that's what I try to tell people too, that when this game is for you, can't nobody stop it. Ain't no, you know, they got gatekeepers, they got haters, in every aspect. That's why actually did you play sports, because you had the coaches that had their picks. Yeah. You know, the girls, they had I want a quarterback, I want this. But when something's for you, no man can take it away.
For sure
You feel me? Like, so you know early on if you have it.
And I think really, though, success is at the level that you put into your mind. We all want to be like world superstars, you know what I'm saying? But once you really see what it is that you're capable of doing, you start to realize like, oh shit, okay, this is what I can actually do. Let me maximize on this. You know what I'm saying? Let me burn the fuck out of this out until I just can't do it no more. Thanks. And so lucky for me, I just never burnt out. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
I just kept touring. COVID kind of, you know, some shit up, you know what I'm saying? But like after that, like we just kept going, you know what I'm saying?
You always been a hustler with it, man.
Yeah.
I got to
see, I remember
man.
meeting you like in, I don't know what year it was. It was like 2012, 2013.
2012.
I think Ro brought you to the studio, but social media for me was new because I mean, we were on Instagram, but I had never seen you in real life. Yeah. So I didn't know that was you.
Right.
I think you was just fresh out.
I'm talking about days out.
Bro, and so
we was at Mikael's studio. I remember nigga.
So you was rapping in the booth, and when you left, they were like, that was Mike D. I'm like, nah, hell no. They're like, yeah, it was. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh shit, I'm tripping. Man. And so from there, that's when I made the connection. I was like, okay, cool, yeah, we doing something. Let's keep it moving.
Oh, that's when you start feeling that motion.
Yeah, because we had the studio going. We had a lot of going there in 2013. Around that time, we had the studio rocking and rolling. We was moving.
You did, and I respected and seen it early. You know what I mean? So I definitely remember that day because I bought some merch from you that day, and I think you gave me some shit too.
Oh, yeah, we was pressing the merch real tough. Yeah,
it was serious back then. You really gave me the idea to hustle. Like, okay, so this the new hustle. This how it's going now. Because you sat down in that conference room, and you remember you gave me a bunch of game right there on the merch.
What's crazy is Hev, because Hev was met with Slim, and I think we was pressing up a lot of Slim's early T-shirts, if I remember. It
was.
A lot of the Boss Life T-shirts.
He had just started with Ro.
And we was getting heavy on the merch, and the independent game was really tough because we was like, all right, we finna go do these shows and touch these people. We need this merch popping. And so really that was just another outlet for us to just get some money.
The rap game, if you there, then you at the border of CDs going out and the streaming coming in. What can you explain? I know you younger, but what can you explain, like, the difference for you? Did you feel like the streaming just worked out the gate, or did you feel like, damn, let's go back to these cassettes?
What's crazy was I was actually late on the CD game.
Wow.
So I came in right when it was dying out. So I was kind of fucked on both sides. You know what I'm saying? Because now I really don't get, you know, streaming, we get change on the change. Like we getting point nothing.
Pennies on.
But, you know, so we'll get to that. But like CDs, car shows were still popping. So we were still like, I got probably the last maybe like good 5-7 years of it. But the good, like you selling 50,000 to 100. I missed that. I didn't get a chance.
Oh my
I didn't get
God.
that. I was late to that.
And let me just explain it to you like this here. Man, 50,000 CDs out your trunk times 10, ladies and gentlemen, and that's your money.
Yeah, I didn't hit that.
But streaming allows you to push a button.
Yeah, see now music is more accessible worldwide. Yeah, right. So it kind of balances out a lot of the time because now it's all through your phone. You know what I'm saying? And people can see you just off the phone. You know what I'm saying? So back then it was like you could only see me if I was at the car show. You could only see me if I was in Dallas, if I'm in Fort Worth, if I'm in El Paso. Now you could look at me and all I got to do is just stay up to date with you. You know what I'm saying? You
would have knew exactly who Mike D was had we got a hold to the streaming. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Then it wouldn't have been, because see, that's how I hid in plain sight. Because I came off the streets, so it's like, yeah, I want to rap, but I want to trap too.
Yeah.
The more I can push everybody else out front, the more I can be like Baby Slim and Lil J and fade to the back. It was never a complete passion for me to be a, top tier artist.
Yeah.
But I think streaming would have helped that out and also help, because what you try to do and what God got for you is two different things.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we'll go there. But that's dope, man. One thing that I notice about you is the way that you like mingle with people, man. Like, where did you get these skills to be able to mix and mingle with people so well? And you in these big rooms, man. Like, for real, bro.
Chilling, bro. Just I don't know, bro. Just being myself, chilling. And plus, like, I guess when I get to the room, I don't really talk too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to soak game. I'm trying to figure out what's going on, who's who. And then maybe later I ask, like, okay, who do what? You know what I'm saying? And then once I figure it out, I might go say what's up or something. You know what I'm saying? But I give everybody their own space.
That's dope.
So I just kind of chill out. But I also miss a lot of opportunities like that. I ain't gonna lie. Man. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? There should be a few times.
Yeah, being humble.
It's a few times I should have said what's up.
Mexican rappers out here, just rappers, period. That titles. And I do be feeling like you be reserved sometimes.
A lot of the time. It's a few times I should have said what's up a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? But it's just because I just be chilling. I don't know what the energy is. I don't know what day. Hey, you might have had a bad day. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm just here chilling. Hey, it's some music going on. We here chilling. You know what I'm saying?
How did you meet Zero?
I met Zero through Bo, my partner Jimbo.
Okay.
See, Jimbo was he was behind me in the music real tough. Him and my partner Marco. We was doing a lot of like music. We was running a company called The Machine back in like 2013. We was right there off of like 45 and Scott.
Nah, it's making sense because Jimbo went to jail right there or something.
Yeah. Okay, so we was doing some music and we was doing great, dog. We was on the road. We did the tour with Big Crit. We was rocking with Slim real tough. Head was managing me. Everything was great. And that's when I met you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And so, Bo brought Ro through. Me and Ro kicked it a lot. Ro was showing me around, you know what I'm saying? He picked me up a few times, drove me around, and was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? And, we just chop game, you know what I'm saying? Got to know each other like, hey, because I don't think, let's just jump into some music, you know what I'm saying? We don't even know each other.
Right.
So, like that was cool, you know what I'm saying? And it just taught me a lot. Hanging with Slim taught me how to hustle the T-shirts, how to do the independent grind and stuff like that. So all that was cool. And then, just happened. You know what I'm saying?
Just happened. What was it like meeting him for that first time? Was he everything you thought he was? Or
yeah,
did he let you down, or did he?
Nah, hell.
Was he a hoe ass nigga? Was he like what?
Well, see, look, the one thing about Ro is he tell you like, this is me and my music.
I'm an asshole.
Yeah, so I mean, I know it. Like, I'm not finna come up to you and be trying to shake your hands and ask you a million questions. You know what I'm saying? I know that already, so I'm already kind of reserved when I chop it up with you. So the more like Ro give me, that's how much I chop it up back with him. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep it cool, because you don't know what somebody's energy is. So Slim, he like, okay, let me go back to studio. Studio ended up getting raided. You know what I'm saying? We lost the studio. Done raps. Got out of that situation. My homies got locked up. I'm feeling up. I'm like, damn, I don't even know how I'm gonna make it in rap. I ain't want to leave the house. You know what I'm saying? It's a up feeling when like that happened. You know what I'm saying? Because you kind of like, you at the crib, you don't know if you finna go to jail, you don't know what's finna happen. It's scary.
Trust.
You know what I'm saying? I know you know. So that whole situation was just crazy to me. And then Slim ended up hitting us and was like, yo, come over here and just, chill with me for a little bit. And bro, he picked us up in a Bentley, took us around town. Bro, we a pop trunk at a barbershop, at a record store. And he was just slightly showing me like, hey, it ain't over. If you really want to get it, this how you do it. You know what I'm saying?
Independent.
And so, bro, we'll pop trunk. He'll get online. Hey, I'm here at the barbershop in 20 minutes. Pull up. You know what I'm saying? And we'll pull up in the Bentley, pop trunk, and we were slinging T-shirts, $20 a while.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? And it was just showing me like, hey, you know, everything up right now, but it ain't done.
It ain't over.
Yeah, don't trip. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can still get out here. And so after that, that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? I kind of got this, I got my catalog together. I got with Empire. I was already with Empire. You know what I'm saying? But like I got with Garza and was like, yo, I kind of need to put some bread together. You know, I need to get rid of a chunk of my catalog just so I can get back on my feet, get this shit rolling. And that's what I did. And then since then, I've been 1,000.
Man, shout out Jimbo, man.
And Bo home right now.
It's all coming full circle.
Yeah,
man,
my partner at the halfway, my other partner Marco, he good. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they already home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so we chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Over there with him, Rick, and all.
Yeah, we chilling right now.
Over there. So, do you feel what's the future looking like? Are y'all gonna get back where y'all pick up where y'all left off?
I think on the music side, I'ma just keep going for right now, and then when I think, you know, hey man, I got something for us all, let's get back shaking. You know what I'm saying? So right now, like I started producing records, I started ghostwriting a lot, I started making a bunch of new albums and shit like that. So I'm trying to flood right now. I'm trying to get back on it.
I know that's right, man.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we gonna always see me and them always gonna be tight. You know what I'm saying? I just know that when I try to get into an arena or a stadium, you gonna be there.
Yeah, for sure, man.
You know what I'm saying? So we gonna get there.
Man, bro, how did you meet Be Right, Megan? Be Right, man, Meg, man, my
Megan
dog, man.
B was new to the city. Be Right just came to the city. I don't even know where she came from, but I know she was working for
East Coast.
Okay, she came from the East Coast. She working for 97.9, and I don't know, dog. She just hit the radio and. I don't know, through the internet, maybe.
I want to say I hit her up and you hit her up around the same time. She was doing the interviews around the city, remember? She was coming to the screw shop, going different places, and D-Rec, that's who introduced me to her, D-Rec. And she just started learning the culture so fast, man, and all I know is out of everybody she was messing with, she hung on to me, Ro, and you the tightest.
Yeah,
man.
For definitely.
So I always wanted to know how you met her, man, because super shout
bro,
out her.
She was, I'm telling you, bro, like I told, like earlier when we were speaking, she was the reason why my song became #1 on the radio. You know what I'm saying? I used to think, like, oh, dog, you got to have $1 million to be on the radio. Like, you got to pay for that. She proved to me, nah, you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as it's jamming, you got some shit going on, it can shake. You know what I'm saying? And you got to have some kind of support system. You know what I'm saying? Like either it's a DJ rocking with you, so a team with you, some people rocking with you. And that's the first time. And bro, I'm going to tell you something even crazier. Bro, the same time, right when the studio got raided, bro, that same week, my song hit #1 on the radio.
That's how it go.
My partners get locked up. I'm sitting on my partner porch in the hood. What we finna do? The song on, man, we can't do nothing. It's like, what do I do in that situation?
Ooh.
And that was God telling me, look, I'm gonna give you everything you want, but it's not gonna be the way you want it.
You have to work.
Cause it could have happened this way. I'm gonna snatch all that from you, show you. Look, boom, you on the radio. I took it out from you.
Man, and he didn't never take nothing from you. He wanted you to work.
It was the craziest feeling. Oh no, you got to go get it this other way.
Mm.
Ain't no shortcuts for you, bro. You got to go this way. I'm gonna just let you taste the shortcut. Here go what you could have did. It's cool, huh? Yeah, having fun. Cool. Check it out. That shit whack.
They say anything worth having is worth working.
Yeah, dog. And so I sat in the hood, listened to my song be #1 on the radio. Up, like, I don't even know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. And then, a couple of weeks went by, I got up, my partner was like, man, what you gonna do? You sit here and just not do nothing? Like, come on, bro, we would have been gone. Like, we gotta do something.
Let's go. Like,
and so my partner, Money, that's how he became my manager. Because Money was my partner that was there with me every day. And he was like, bro, first of all, we was gonna go, we would have been gone. They not coming. What you wanna do? I don't know. Let's get back to rap. All right, put my email in your bio. We're going to make some shit shake. A year or two later, we hit our first tour, 5 cities.
Ooh,
2 years later, 12 cities. The third year after that, we was 15 cities, boom, COVID hit. You know what I'm saying? But we rocking. And so right now, I mean, until this day, we still rocking. You know what I'm saying?
You got to do
but we bounce back to the max. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, every time, and I think that's just really letting you know that when you get it, and your testimony gonna be different from. That's why the first question I asked you was, would you rather have it fast or would you rather have it slow? In the end, you think it was hard, and I paralleled Roe with that situation to let you know that, bro, he's our favorite, he's our hometown hero. But if they knew the actual struggle bro went through, not just what he telling y'all on these songs, but the actual struggle of trying to be rich, I'm not rich, but play rich and still smile broke in front of everybody in here. Everybody tell you, including rappers, that you are their favorite artist, but at the same time, you can't buy 2 for $2 at McDonald's.
Correct.
So you going down that road, bro, that's gonna have you high up, man, and you gonna keep it, bro. Like, you one of the ones, man, for Be Right to just come in. She showed us how the radio's supposed to be.
Yeah, facts.
She showed us, yeah. Of course, everybody want a little trip to England or whatever, a trip to the Bahamas or whatever here and now. Once they pop you off,
yeah.
But it shouldn't take that to have energy behind your city if you jamming, bro.
For sure. It should be some songs right now in rotation from a lot of artists here in the city. Definitely.
What does DJ Screw mean to you, brother?
Everything. That's the culture. That's everything. I was telling my guy the other day, I remember being young, traveling from Laredo, Texas to Houston, Texas, jamming Kiki. You know what I'm saying? Don't mess with Texas.
Don't mess with Texas.
You know what I'm saying? Like in the backpack, not even the back seat. I'm talking about in the trunk. Like,
I'm the baby in the car.
In the land. Yeah, like that's it. Like, because that's all we was bumping back then. You know what I'm saying? To me, to be honest with you, I think Pat was jamming song-wise while everybody was freestyling. I think he had the best records while everybody was still freestyling.
How about he was still freestyling?
The records?
What you thought was records?
Bro, them songs is amazing.
How about
Body Rock, Tops Drop?
How about
all that?
Superstar.
Ghetto Dreams.
We both freestyle.
Come on, man.
How about Money Over Bees? We both freestyle.
You know what I'm saying? But
it's crazy. He would come with the hook and he would freestyle the verse. Every song you ever heard was him going in there. Back when it was impossible to be a one-take Jake. And one-take Jake in them things, bro.
You can't really explain Texas. You just got to be from here to feel it. You know what I mean? Like, it's a feeling. You know what I mean? Like, when you go back and you jam Tops Drop, and for you to even be there, you know what I'm saying, is legendary. So me being just a product of that, just
you are.
Because that's all we bump. You know what I'm saying?
What's the difference between Texas freestyle and New York freestyle?
I would say right now they freestyling for somebody in New York, if consider like battle rapping is, you know what I'm saying, they don't really put a beat underneath. You know what I'm saying? They rapping a cappella. We've always been known to rap over beats. All the time, like whether any type of beat, you know what I'm saying? Our style,
even if you're rapping on the beat, rapping over.
But our style, see, what people don't understand is the Southern and East style is very similar because we both using metaphors, but we just describing different things. We like to describe our whips, and we like to describe Southern culture. So we saying our candy is as wet as the fountain. Like our metaphors is on is we still spitting bars, but it's about what we got going down here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we still rhyming. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, the East Coast, they just rhyme about what they, you know what I'm saying? They project building was, you know, was this. You know what I'm saying?
Shoes and
it's just different. You know what I'm saying? But I think we all still busting in the end. You know what I'm saying? We all still getting it off.
I think, honestly, I think that they pre-write the raps and they memorize it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. When you think about, like, freestyling.
Yeah. Cause
we definitely don't really like pen and pad a lot of the time.
There you go.
And I think if you go to like a K-Slay, most likely you're going to pen and pad it. You know what I'm saying? Because you just don't want to have no error. You want to be flawless. You know what I'm saying? And now a lot of times if you go to the West Coast, you go to like a DJ in the West Coast.
LA Leakers.
LA Leakers. You just want to keep it solid. So I don't even think they do that as a way to be like, I'm not as good. I just don't want to mess up in front of everybody to feel like I'm not as good.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Because you'll go home and think about that shit for life.
We did Rap City in the basement. And at that time, that was the biggest thing you could ever do.
For sure.
In the world.
Bro. You don't want to slip up on there.
And we still freestyle. Me, Pokey, and Lil O. Now, Lil O had a pre-write, but he's never proclaimed himself as a freestyler.
Yeah.
But me and Poke went up there and we did it. We kept it true to the culture. It's just it's like shooting in the gym.
Practice every day.
Falling off at Screwhouse was the you'd be like, man, hold up, that's the fall off. And guess what happened? Somebody come right behind and pick it up.
See, that's hard.
And the code was you go until you fall off. That's why Pokey on albums, on these tapes, Pokey just keep going. He was flawless. Flawless victory. Finish him. Flawless. Finish him. That boy was cold, man.
That's hard.
And Pat too. But when I meet Jay-Z's and I meet RZA's and Raekwons and all these top lyricists, they all say that, yeah, we no pen, no pad, this, that, and the third, but bruh, you ain't saying them type of
Never really heard it, huh?
And, bruh,
not just off the rip.
Jay, I love you to death, man. And I think he's the closest thing to from East Coast. That's why he parallels UGK and the South as his favorite groups and like that. But there's no way, bro.
Nah, hell no.
And I know Fat Pat and Kiki the coldest they ever do it. No
bro,
pen,
that's
no
what
pad.
I'm saying, bro. I think
ESG. Come on, man. You ain't messing with them boys, man.
Our metaphor.
Flip
is cold.
Come on, man. Flip get better with time.
Flip being cold. I remember jamming Flip growing up a lot, bro. See, to me, I feel like the middle child. Like I didn't grow up in
in propane.
Yeah, I didn't grow up in the exactly.
You in propane,
yeah,
all
exactly.
the middle children.
Yeah, exactly.
We call y'all that.
The neglected.
The neglect. Oh Lord. Hey, new series, Mike D and GT Garza every week. Hey, he tell me that I feel bad, man. No, we can't neglect GT Garza.
It's not the city. I think what happened is the light on H-Town kind of just passed for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how the light hit different cities?
Also.
The light, it's still tipping happening, and then, the light kind of shine probably in the West Coast or the East Coast for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just on TV at the time.
Gotcha.
That just was the areas that was popping. You know what I'm saying? Certain areas. And then when social media and all that and YouTube came into the world, it became more of a bigger outlet for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I got big off of YouTube, off of a song called 52 Pickup.
Right.
So like the internet and battling, like a bunch of like little battles I had, those ended up on YouTube. So all of that kind of like streamed into like digital media. You know what I'm saying?
That turned you into the monster.
Yeah, until today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was late on the CDs, and then digitally I picked up. You know what I'm saying? So I got a little bit of CD money because I was still at the 97.9 car shows, slanging tapes, slanging merchandise, and then boom, we went into the digital era. You know what I'm saying?
And kicked it up.
And kicked up that. You know what I'm saying?
A pimp won that. Man, bro, I just wish he was here so bad, bro. I just want to know what he think about Charleston White. I really want to know what Pimp C think about Charleston White, bro. How do you feel about this new era of content that's out here now doing anything and everything?
I think a lot of it is clickbait. A lot of it's rage bait, what they call it, I think.
Oh, now it's rage bait?
Or something like that.
Yeah, he's definitely rage bait at this
point. I think
they
do it for the clicks. You know what I'm saying? They find just enough something to grab your attention, and that's what they go. Even if it ain't real or it's just not how they feeling, they just getting it out there. You know what I'm saying?
For the attention.
For the attention, because that's what they need. They need you to click on it. You know what I mean? I don't even think a lot of people, like, he probably mean a lot of that shit, but I know a lot of that shit probably come from attention. You know what I'm saying?
And then, man, I tell you, biggest day, man, you filed for the baby. It's just when he said F the baby this time, it just cut me different.
That's wild, bro. You know what I'm saying? In any situation, saying that is wild, bro. Like, I don't care who you are. Like, the baby, though, come on, Jack.
And then 2-3 weeks later when he comes out and say, hey, no, okay, they got your attention, but what about this baby that died?
You know who doing that? I think Kanye doing that right now.
Man.
saying the most crazy, and it just be for nothing, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. You didn't say so much crazy shit. We don't even think it. We don't even care no more.
Man, Kanye, bro, talking about he didn't ate his kinfolk.
That's stupid, bro. Like, you don't even have to say no shit like that. Nobody even give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
At all, bro. At this point, a billionaire needs the attention to say that he ate up his first cousin.
Bro, I turn and be like, oh, for real? All right, bet. Keep it moving. Like, bro, what am I do with that? What am I gonna do with that information?
How does that process in a real end?
Bro, what do I gotta go eat after this? I gotta go do some shit. Like, I don't care about that shit. Man, the government playing with us. Like, bro, get off the gas, bro. Like,
Garza, he tell you some shit like that, then you go home and baby got links at the crib.
Like, bro, like, yeah, like I'm listening to this dude. Like
until you starve until you like, I pass.
Get this dude out of here,
man.
Bro.
Get him out of here, man. I'm talking about, but then to be a billionaire and to need that attention, to put on uniforms. I don't know, bro. This is wild, man. It's wild. I know they think I be getting out there sometime, but y'all don't have to ever worry about it.
Oh no, that's out there. That you ain't
it's too far out there, man.
That's out there. That's just some attention shit. He just doing too much. That's extra. That's
way too much, bro. Like,
he don't need to do all that.
And the beef in hip hop, coming from where we come from, man, Texas, Houston, Texas, is this shoot 'em up, bang, bang, back and forth beef really needed to keep hip hop going, guys?
Man, I think that's been happening. I ain't gonna lie. I think that's just a part of music. That just come with it, whether it be just good or bad. I mean, you either part of it or you're not. You know what I mean? It depends on what lane you in. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I don't know, people that grew up, you know, always trying to just super prove something, or just, hey man, I'm just super crazy. I'm just trying to make a name for myself. I don't know what people do it for, but it's just always gonna be there, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It don't make sense, bro. It's not that important to be that famous, bro. Like, then you're not even getting the money for what you're doing. You just getting light.
I think that's a premature thing of like, I don't think they even got to that phase of how to get the money yet. That come later. You know what I'm saying? Like, super street dudes and hood dudes, like, you know,
ain't got no business doing that.
Well, rap may be new to them. You know what I'm saying? So it's new, so maybe they just ain't got the super hit yet. You know what I'm saying? So until they get that hit, I don't think they learned yet, like, man, okay, this the way out. You know what I'm saying?
Consistency.
Yeah, the music. Work. Like, music is the way out, you know, for a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, though, like, I'm not good. Like I said, I'm not good at this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done tried every other way to make some money, bro. The shit done got kicked out. I'm rapping.
Yeah, so you're not trying to find another way to do something.
Man, we rapping, bro. Look, my catalog is finna add up until that motherfucker add up to, every day until it's enough. You know what I'm saying?
And the crazy thing about it is maybe that's what we missing with them. Maybe they are that great at scamming, hustling, pimping, whatever, that rap, they don't take it serious. And I think when the rappers like Jeezy start saying, hey, even Mike D start saying that, hey, I'm a professional drink man, and I'm a da-da-da-da-da, I just rap on the side. I don't got no big homie. I think that fed the wrong message to the next generation.
Nah, because that's all you know. You know what I'm saying? Right. The growth is what you learn from that. And so now you kick game to others and you pitch that. You might not have just known that off the rip. You know what I'm saying? So that just take time to learn. And so now that you know that, you know what I'm saying, you're able to pitch that down to generations. You know what I'm saying? Even us talking, you know what I'm saying, in this podcast. Facts. So it just depends. You know, some people get it. Some people will never get it. But it's just not in that. It's in everything. You know what I'm saying? Some people will work every day and, you know, they'll never understand, like, shit, I'll be here until I die and and I'll be a manager. That's it. Like, it's got to be some other way. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter if you're a street dude, college dude, something, like, it's another way. If you want to follow your dreams, whatever it is, it's a way to do it. You know what I'm saying? So for me, rap became my dream. I'm going to follow that motherfucker until I just can't do it no more.
You
know what I'm saying?
No more, man.
And that's just it. You know what I'm saying? Whether I'm super big, I'm this big, bro, that's all I fucking know. So I'm just going to do it.
Keep going, bro.
Yeah, and I'm cool with it. I'm good.
Keep going,
so, you know,
you're
just
nice,
whatever it is.
Man. You're nice. And I hope 100,000 more people that never heard your name watch this right here and become fans and invite another 100 million people into your life so they can experience this,
Man,
this raw talent you got, bro.
I appreciate that.
How do you feel about being a Mexican from Texas versus being from California? What's the difference? Why is it such a disconnect with the black and the brown?
See, what's crazy is my whole family is from Texas. My dad, my mom, my sister. My dad was in the Navy. Mm-hmm. So he got stationed in Cali when I was born. So I was born in Cali, moved to Houston when I was about 4 or 5. So I don't really know San Diego or nothing, Cali like that, to really speak on the culture and how I grew up. But I know for us here in Texas, we, like you said earlier, we mix in with the black and brown, period. You know what I'm saying? It's just a part of life and what we go through. But really, I don't really see too much of a difference when it comes to being Mexicans, because I flew to LA and I'm cool with a lot of Mexicans. They got a lot of politics that obviously we don't have to go through. You know what I'm saying? So for them, they got to go through North and South. And then, you know, like I said, maybe they don't get along with every hood, da-da-da. Me and you could probably walk from here to
wherever.
And we straight.
I'm talking about.
Here in Houston, our blocks don't really trip like that. You know what I'm saying? So we move a little bit freer than when you go over there. But I think over there, it don't matter what race you are. You just can't walk up the street like that and just, like, I can't wear this hat or a Texas hat and just be chilling. So their lifestyle is a lot more different than we are. So I think just us as just civilians even, we just a little different. Man. You know what I'm saying? And just how we politic.
I've been back and forth to Cali, as you know, like pretty much, you know, the later part of my adult life. And it really messed me up when I went out there, because I'm so used to like kicking it with the essays that when I'm out there and Yuck Mouth tells me it was this Mexican group of guys and they were arguing with this black girl at the thing. I guess he was trying to get a number. And he was like, you know, da-da-da-da-da, like, you know, you know, I'm popping it, you know. We big, they had, I guess it's part of the cartel. We got all these foreigners out here, and you missing out on your blessing and da-da-da. I'm talking about this man, he popping it on him, man. I'm like, hey, man, chill out. Like, bro, you ain't got to disrespect her like that. She don't want to give you a number. Just let that go, my guy. I can't sit here and watch you chop down a sister and not say nothing. Man, Yuck grabbed me by my motherfucking shirt and say, we are not in Texas.
Leave it alone.
That alone.
Yeah.
You like living? I say, what? Ain't finna let them people disrespect a sister like that? He say, Mike, we are not in Texas.
Yeah, man.
By being in Los Angeles, I had to respect what he was saying at the moment. He walked back, he said, man, he not from here, no disrespect. They was already wired up when we walked out. We was probably finna be out of there. I didn't even know it. Man, he went, he apologized for me, then I apologized to him. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, you from Texas? He said, oh, yeah, it's a little different out here. I'm talking, he still had his chest out like, yeah, we finna do you something.
See, I think, and what's crazy, I think anywhere, bro, is if you just involve yourself a little too much in business that's just not
yours.
You know what I mean? It can pop off anywhere. But so I just know us in Texas and Cali, like, we the same, but we different just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just because our politics probably a little different.
That is what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
It's deep. It's deep. And I learned I learned very quick down there. Color inside the lines.
That's why I be to myself, dog. I be chilling.
Them hats and standing up.
Yeah, it's a lot of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just be chilling, bro. But that's what I'm saying. They don't be tripping off of Texas artists, or, you know, when Cali come down here, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? That's all we trying to do is promote the music, show people what we could do, and just try to
stay on that part.
Yeah, dog. Try to make something out of ourselves, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's fucking tough enough out here. You know what I'm saying?
For us right now. For
you know
real.
what I mean? Like, shit, I'm trying to make something out of myself. You know what I'm saying? Get this bag. You know what I mean?
And I gotta touch on this because CINCO De Mayo is coming up, man. And how you feel about the politics of that Trump running and about this sending people back if you've been from here? What's your voice on that, bro?
Man, I don't like Trump. I don't like Biden. I don't like none of them.
Come on, man.
I'm for the people.
For real.
I'm not really a politic person. I just tell you, I just know whoever in office, it don't matter, bro. They're gonna try to find any way to us over. Like, and we just got to figure out how to maneuver through it. You know what I'm saying?
Then they gonna
That's
play
the
like
best we
they
can
are.
do. That's the best thing we could do. It's like, hey man, look, these the cards we dealt. This how we gotta play it. You know what I'm saying? They gonna tell us like, hey bro, we gonna try to do all this for you, man. Y'all not gonna do. But you know what I'm
Because
saying?
I think they all lie to us every time.
Man, all of them lie to us. It don't matter who you with. They can say the Democrats is for the people or they for it. Man, they not for us either, bro. Like Biden ain't for us, bro. We out here by ourselves. You know, the community is what's gonna make us. You know what I'm saying?
We better stick together.
We got to.
We better stick to that. And that's the whole thing that I'm aiming at right there is like, please be aware that no matter where you from, man, black and brown, we got the same struggle, my guy.
Bro, we definitely do. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm for the people, bro. I'm not for
Even the white people that grew up like we grow up is the minority now. You know what I mean? Like, bro, we in a mean struggle, bro. It's called rich and poor. It ain't by color no more.
Hell no. Ain't
That's
no
a
middle
bar.
class, ain't none of that.
As a bar fire. And make sure you clip that, make that a 16.
Yeah,
man.
dog.
Let's go, man. Hey, man, what music you got coming? What should we be looking for? Man, what's going on?
Man, dog, like, I recently just started like looping my own beats and shit, dog. Like that's something new for me. Is trying to get into production and shit like that. So I've been rapping over a lot of my beats. I put out a song with Peso. I put out a song with Drody.
That's my guy, both of them. You know,
Yeah, both
baby.
of them songs I made the beats for. So I'm just trying to dip my hands into like, you know, a little bit of production and shit like that. That way I can like, you know.
Are you the OG?
I wouldn't say that. I tell you like this. Me and Peso linked up at the House of Blues, and then he was like, bro, me and you did a song. He came to the studio, the same studio you came to.
Wow.
And Peso was like, yo, I got a verse from you in 2013, but he was going under a different name. He was going under King Peso.
Yeah, King Peso.
And I was like, nah, no, you didn't, bro. He's like, yeah, I did, bro. And they put it up on the internet
And played.
and played it. And I was
Wow.
like, damn, bro, like for real. And to be honest with you, like it tripped me out. But I was like, damn, dog, that made me feel old as
Man, you might not be they uncle or they but you definitely they big bro right now,
Hey,
man.
but nah, they cool,
That's a
dog.
little thing, though, right?
Dog. Yeah. Everybody cool, man. That's what's cool, dog. And see, early when we was coming up, dog, being like the middle child, it really wasn't a lot of like Mexicans really like popping off and trying to connect the dots. You know what I'm saying? So it's a few of us out there
How
now.
they feel now though?
Now it's a lot more motherfuckers shining, and that's what's tight because now the Brown got a lot more motherfuckers to rep. You know what I'm saying? So much like that happen, it make me happy, dog.
I know it.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Because it's
know
good
it.
for us. You know what I'm saying? It opened more lanes for me. You know what I'm saying?
I never thought that clip would blow up that I did on Real Life Street Stars like that, man. That what I said and gave a shout out. But I do that almost, if I ever tell you, all my interviews, like I always big up the essays in H-Time, like, because when you move around and figure out how different Texas is than other places, you be like,
Bro, Texas got so many small cities and towns that I could tour in and just live off of that and be cool. You know what I'm saying? And Mexicans support Mexicans to the max. Like,
yeah, I love it.
we rarely hate on each other. You know what I'm saying? And if you hate on the next Mexican, it gotta be like a real issue. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta have some street shit. Like, I gotta
Some
hate
other shit
Like,
going
you gotta hate my mama type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. So
hump on
I
that,
don't think.
hump on that baby mama.
Yeah,
Y'all
like it's
feel
different.
tender in that area.
You gotta really hate a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So, but for us, it's a lot of Mexicans pull up and show love. You know what I'm saying? And even when when I was opening up for like Roll and Slim, I go to the shows. It's a bunch of Mexicans in the crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
They just love Texas hip hop.
And that's what I love about it, man. When I dropped that, man, and everybody jumped behind it, man, that thing jumped up to like 500,000-600,000. I was like, oh shit.
It's just different in Texas, dog. We just move different. You know what I mean?
People want to be recognized for being fans, bro. People want to be recognized for our own heritage right here. And I feel like even with the down to the blasting in prison, bro, all that screw culture.
Bro, I'm telling you like this. Shout out D Solo. D Solo got me in the jails tough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was doing
Street Flavor.
Man, I was doing the intro for Street Flavor.
Bro.
I did the intro for Street Flavor for a long time. A lot of people that came out of jail hit me up and be like, yo, I seen you on Street Flavor. I seen you on Street Flavor. So shout out to D Solo. He kept me in them jail cells.
The first introduction to me knowing you before I met you was that.
With street flavor?
Yes,
yeah,
indeed.
dog. I'm telling you, bro, don't sleep on street flavor, bro.
They better not. They better not ever. Shout out D Solo.
Shout out Solo,
I've been down
bro.
with them. I've been down with them before. Rest in peace, Pam. His mama, coolest in the world. That's my mama, Annie. They street flavor used to be a magazine,
bro. People used to come out and be like, bro, Saturdays, was it Saturday?
Yeah, Friday, Saturday, whatever day it is, man, bro, that's like watching.
Bro, they used to be like, that's the only thing we got in there, bro. And bro, I used to be like,
Super Bowl every Saturday is gonna be a ride if you cut that.
So, bro, I used to make sure my music was rocking before he played. I used to record it, shoot the video. Solo, this my new video. Here go, because I knew he was gonna take it and play it in places I wasn't at. You know what I'm saying,
bro?
Definitely.
That boy had you a monster on the inside. Behind that, I swear.
Solo.
I swear, he the truth, man, for real, man. Man, this thing's getting lovely out here, man. But I love it, man. I love what Texas doing. I love where it's going. And I just wanted to take this time out to make sure that the month of May, the way that, you know, my Mexican support Screwed Up Clique, I want to make sure that we supporting them the same way.
Yeah, hell yeah. No, we appreciate that for sure. Definitely.
Appreciate it, bro, man. It mean a lot to me, man, because guess what? I can still eat off this thing called hip-hop 35 years later.
Bro, that's a blessing. We were talking about publishing earlier. Come on, I know that publishing good. You know what I mean? That catalog.
Come on, man.
And that's another thing. That's another thing I want to tell a lot of artists, bro. Like, it don't matter if you're not streaming big or streaming at all right now. Just build your catalog, bro.
And own it.
Get outside, stay active, network, and just build your catalog. You know what I'm saying? Sooner or later, it might be worth something. But you ain't gonna know until you build it.
Facts. How you think Baby felt when he looked at the thing and it said over 1 billion records sold?
Come on.
That's what you talking about right there.
Yeah, bro. All them
albums. For those moments.
Put together and then boom, hey man, shit, I don't feel like doing no music no more. I'm finna sell that motherfucker. You do it or sell half of it, sell a third of it. Then go buy your house, go chill, go relax, get you a gal, get you a dog, chill out. I got an Alaska Malamute. I got a nice little dog at the house, chilling.
Oh, you into him too? You know I'm into them Frenchies, man.
So that's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
Put the work in, build your catalog. You know what I'm saying? Make you some jams. Go touring, bro. Go, jump on some tours. Get out there, man. Hit the streets. You know what I'm saying?
And keep pushing.
Keep pushing, bro.
And I appreciate you coming through, brother.
Always, dog.
And you know it's open door policy for you,
man.
Too,
Thank
man.
you, dog. I appreciate
know what it is, man. Shout out B Right.
Hey, B.
Baby girl, we got to go to New York together. That's a bucket list for Mike D and Garza. Got to go holler at our baby girl out there.
We got to go freestyle. We got to go.
Show them what real freestyle is.
We got to go to Good Morning America.
All that, man.
Tell you.
H-Town, Texas, man. We getting ready to get up out of here. Hold on, GT. Give us some shout-outs before you go, man, before we get up out of here.
Man, shout out to the 8713. Man, Mike D. Shout out to everybody that held me down. The MikeandInt.com. I don't know if you see me in the city, holla at me. Y'all know what it is, man. I be out here chilling, man.
That's the Mexican Power Wow right there, y'all.
Man.
The people's champ. Let's go, man. Yeah.